What's up mga kuya? Welcome back to the channel. So let's say that you're looking to buy a new smartphone but you're not sure where to begin, you don't know much about smartphones, or you're not much of a techie person to begin with. Well, you've come to the right place. So these are my tips when buying a smartphone. And I actually did make a video like this, but that was way back in 2016, like, oh my god bro, very many years ago. Of course, I don't encourage you guys to watch that video, please. Anyway, take note before we begin, at the end of the day, I'm not telling you what to do, I'm not telling you what to buy. I'm just here to help you guys to make wise purchase decisions, especially considering that these are gadgets, electronics, which can cost very many money. Yes, so you don't know where to start, right? Well, let's start with your budget. The money that you're willing to spend, or maybe someone else is willing to spend on a smartphone for you. I'm not sure. So the most important thing here is to stick to your budget. Like for example, you have 10,000 pesos to spend on a smartphone and you actually want to buy something like the Redmi Note 10 Pro, which costs way over that. Stick to your 10,000 pesos. Like you don't need to go as far as borrowing money from other people. Like wag na kayong mangutang para lang makabili ng phone na gusto nyo. I guess you guys already have an idea on what I'm talking about when I say that. And compared to 3 to 4 years ago, you guys now have plenty of options for smartphones in different price segments. Like 10K on a smartphone, you're already getting a great phone for that. My second tip when buying a smartphone is don't focus too much on brand names. So I know that there are people who just want to buy from Samsung or even Apple because in their minds, they think that these two companies offer the best smartphones. And while yes, Samsung and Apple make great devices, but I just want to remind people that brands like Xiaomi and Poco exist that offer great bang for your buck smartphones. That's why I actually buy most of these. Recommend them to you guys and invest for the channel because in my opinion, Xiaomi and Poco smartphones offer the best value for your money. Maybe except the Mi 11 Ultra, but that's a topic for another video. Talking about brands leads me to my third tip when buying a smartphone, and that's choose a smartphone that suits your needs, regardless of the brand. Okay, so let's say that you want a smartphone that just has a great display for awesome media consumption, then I can easily recommend the Redmi Note 10 Pro for you. High refresh rate AMOLED display with great sounding dual stereo speakers, and you don't even need to spend 20,000 pesos for this. Like whatever you may be looking for in a smartphone, you don't need to spend crazy amounts of money for it, trust me. Moving on to my fourth tip is don't get carried away with the hype. So let's say for example that your favorite celebrity or even the company itself is hyping up their smartphone to have the best camera, to be the best for gaming. Don't get carried away with the hype. Again, like whatever type of BS they're saying, take what they say with a grain of salt. Leading to my fifth tip when buying a smartphone, and that's watch legit smartphone reviews before buying a smartphone. Now, what I mean by this is avoid watching smartphone reviews that are first, like just for the sake of being first and missing a lot of details in the process. Although I do admit I do have that mindset of being the first to upload considering I am a small YouTube channel, so yeah, avoid watching smartphone reviews that have really clickbaity titles and thumbnails. You already know what I'm talking about. Like for example, you want to buy the Poco X3 Pro, then search for reviews that have the words full review or in-depth review in the title so you can watch a proper review with the details that you're looking for. Also, watch my reviews, and then leading to my last tip when buying a smartphone, and that's think of it as an investment. That is why I want you guys to take all these into consideration if you're planning to buy a new or even used smartphone for that matter. Like even something like the Realme C3, I can still easily recommend to a lot of budget conscious people even though it is a year old now. And no matter who you are, I think you should look at your smartphone purchase as an investment. Like these days, you can pretty much do anything with your smartphone. And I want you guys to use your hard-earned money on something that will give you the best value for your money. But then again, at the end of the day, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you what to buy. It's your money and I'm just here to help you guys to make wise purchase decisions. So yeah. And yeah, those are my tips when buying a smartphone. If you guys think that I missed something or you want to share your feedback, then by all means, leave it in the comments. So hopefully this video was able to help you guys out, and feel free to share this to someone who you think needs to see or watch this. And of course, the easiest way to support the channel is by leaving a like, consider subscribing if you like my content, and turn on notifications so we can balance this out. As always, stay safe mga kuya. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.